The bibliography, as always, can be found in the pinned comment. I'll reiterate this in the video, but there will also be links to support if anything in this video affects you. I hope you enjoy. Hey, I'm your local theatre kid. Howdy y'all, and we are back with another investigation. This time, into the female representation in the musicals Oklahoma, The Book of Mormon, and Six. Yes, let's have those summarized. In the big musical Oklahoma, the stereotypical Barbie, adult Annie, is trying to pick a man to marry. Her witty and sensible friend, Laurie Williams, is in the same predicament. Written by Richard Rodgers and Oscar Hammerstein in 1943, this libretto with musical numbers set in 1906 should be scratched off on your poster. Writing this summary was challenging, as, and I quote, "Summary? You mean plot? Theme? There really isn't any. The Book of Mormon is a parody of organized religion and musical theatre, the spoof movie for theatre. We follow the careful and smart Elder Price and the klutz and dumb Elder Cunningham on their mission to spread the word of Jesus in Uganda! Filled with pop culture references, satire, shock humor, and cheesy and overused musical theatre tropes thrown in, this musical comedy is a must-watch. It was written by the creators of South Park, so that'll give a hint to what it is like if my description wasn't suffice. In the pop musical Six, the six wives of King Henry VIII compete and compare their misfortune and traumas in relation to their marriage with the second Tudor monarch. Written by the musical theatre icons of 2017, Six is my favourite out of these two because it made me cry thrice. If you've not watched these musicals, watch them before continuing this video please. Thank you, and back to the video. There were many factors to my many tears. I believe it was mainly due to this musical having the best female representation as the other two. It explicitly challenges the view of women and itself during it. Quite meta. Similar to the Book of Mormon. As Oklahoma was set in 1906 and the patriarchy was reigning the strongest, the female representation is mostly negative. Per contra, the Book of Mormon's female representation gets better as you watch it. The first major female part, Navalunki, is introduced by her father 22 minutes in. Similarly, the female representation in Six gets better as you watch it. Conversely, it starts off better than the other two, as everyone on stage, even the band, is female. However, they're comparing traumas and representing themselves as just the wives. This puts a sour filter on everything, and perpetuates the idea that that's all they're known for. Not to sound like Dr. Paracelsus, but I think it will be better to look at the negatives first. Okay. Annie has a comedy solo, I Can't Say No, which is the musical embodiment of the proverb, ignorance is bliss. After this, a scene in which Will persists to get a kiss out of her is performed. When he comes in, he says he won $50 and spent it on presents for Annie. This is a sign of grooming, meaning Will is preying on vulnerable women. Annie continuing the harmful relationship suggests that she's used to the abuse. On a similar note, Elder Cunningham takes advantage of Nabalungi's ignorance to what baptizing means in the duet Baptize Me, and they have sex. This was unintentional, but Cunningham should have been more careful with his power. Being baptized makes her case to continue to follow the Mormons stronger. This shows Nabalungi's susceptibility. There will be links to support in the description if any of this affects you. Unlike the others, there are no men in Six. This doesn't mean the musical isn't affected by men. One man, to be specific, being King Henry VIII and what he did to them. In Don't Lose Your Head, there is slut shaming, and Bling, being playful and a troublemaker, helps set up this shaming. People shouldn't be shamed for their sex life, as that's something quite personal, and sex should be a positive experience for all parties involved. Slut shaming is a fraction of what this song is about. It comments on the unfair and hypocritical standards put on women. A song that comes to my head when I mention Six is All You Wanna Do. This is because the character Catherine Howard was inspired by Ariana Grande and Britney Spears, who lend themselves to the music genre of bubblegum pop. This genre has songs with upbeat melodies, simple lyrics with sing-along choruses, and danceable rhythms. Sounds like a good song. What is it about? Being groomed. Yup, I have someone's life of abuse stuck on my head. The message of this song is this is the pattern of grooming and abuse. The catchiness of this song helps the message stick in my head too. This makes an icon victims can relate to, and helps abuse be talked about without shame. This makes her powerful. The whole musical is about competing with their traumas. This is unhealthy, so this is stopped by Care from Power with the scene after All You Wanna Do, and her song. This means she wants self-worth from everyone. This makes the last two numbers really powerful, as well as the women on stage. Likewise, Williams in Oklahoma tries to teach Annie self-respect. This highlights that Williams' feminist views is stubborn and thus makes her powerful. This musical ends in a happy ending, most people being with who they want to be with, and Oklahoma becoming a state. Before Nabalongi is taken advantage of, she insists that her tribe should. This opens them up to listening to Cunningham in Act 2. The elder's selfishness is minuscule in comparison to his aims. He wants the best for everyone. He succeeds when all the elders are kicked off the mission after the musical that is probably directed by Nabalongi. To conclude, 6 has the best female representation out of the other 2. The way power and weakness is portrayed in these musicals is interesting too. I believe Oklahoma and 6 will stay relevant and popular. Until we have a truly equal society, these will be some of the voices for equality. 6 more so, as it has different lyrics for different locations and accessible variant performances. This makes it open for everyone. I believe the Book of Mormon will stay popular and relevant. Until we are certain to why we are here, there will be theories and religions. The running gag of Cunningham calling Nabalongi by different names is like 6's regional lyric differences. For example, she's being called Niger of Raj and New York Giants. This makes it relatable and keeps the messages of the musical in the audience's minds. I hope you enjoyed this video. If y'all have any questions, leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed, please like, share and subscribe with notifications turned on. Bye y'all! See ya! So I didn't know where to put this. Whoa, what do you think you're doing? That's next week's video. Stay tuned!